Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is what, the 15th of January 2023, and man, we really appreciate when price comes to our price targets fast. The sooner the better, because we know that we got the bag, we got the profit, and now we can move on to another opportunity. We don't like to hold on to plays for a long period of time. Here's a prime example of our price prediction getting hit in Palantir in a couple of days. Take a look at this. Let me zoom in on this price chart because I want to show you all something. So I did this price prediction in Palantir on what, the 10th of January, 5 days ago, still playing Katie and saying that price is still strong and that we're going to look for the market to continue to go higher. You guys can see it took less than 2 days. Right there on the 11th, price came to ultimate TP price, 7.5%. Boom, we're done. Let's get out the way. Let's find the next bag. Let's find the next opportunity and idea as to where price is headed in Palantir. Now, we got that. The next hurdle, the next problem for the buyers, we've seen it the last 3 days of trading. Let me zoom in on this chart. There's a reason why the price in Palantir on January the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th could not trade above $7. What's the reason? There's only a couple of causes as to why price is holding a certain price level and is not. It's because there's sellers there. So the last 3 days, the buyers of the market in Palantir have been taking out and fighting against the sellers around $7. Now, when you look at these 3 days together, do you think that the buyers are winning? Because if you think that they're winning, then yes, price is going to continue to go higher. There's no doubt about it in my mind. And so far, the last 3 days is showing me that the buyers are currently beating the sellers. This is massive information once you see how this game is played in the markets. So that looks pretty good on the daily time frame. Let's look at Palantir on the 2-day. The battle is still going on. You guys can see it on the 2-day chart, how the market in Palantir is still fighting against the sellers or the buyers are. Okay. Here it is on the 3-day chart. Now take a look at this. Okay. When we look and examine the price bars on a chart, we always need to pay attention to the bars that's around it. Okay. And we also need to combine the volume on those price bars to kind of tell us what's going on. So let me show you all an example. Let me zoom in on these 2 3-day price bars right here. Okay, this one and then this one. Now, when we look at these 2 price bars, we all can agree that the spread of those 2 3-day price bars is massively different. So when we look at this 3-day price bar here, look at the spread. It's very wide, right? But then you come to the following completed 3-day price bar is minuscule and it is small. What's going on? Because on this 3-day price bar, look at the volume. Like, we saw a massive amount of volume come in on this 3-day price bar, but we really didn't see it on this smaller spread. What's going on? And it's not by coincidence that we saw about the same amount of volume on both of those 3-day price bars, and the market on this last completed 3-day price bar, the one that the arrow's pointed down to, is the smaller spread. It seems to me that somebody has a massive bag and they're trying to buy Palantir around $7 right there. That's why the spread is so small, because if the sellers were really winning right there around $7, the spread of this price bar would have gone down. There would have been a wider spread move to the downside, but that didn't occur. It's kind of like somebody put a lid and stopped the market from going lower. Let's see this on a different time frame. Let's see this on an hourly chart. Okay. So you guys can see all of this volume came in right here. This is where all the volume is coming in. And you guys can tell that the price action is not moving. It's just trading sideways. If that's truly sell volume, like if all of this volume down here was sell volume, the market would have reacted this way. It would have gone down. But instead, it's consolidating. Like the market's trying to buy that area so that it can break out later. Let's pay it. Like, this is so easy and simple. It's scary. It's amazing to me how so many people think that the game is not played in their favor. Even if it's manipulated, even if it's going against you, we can have answers to questions. All we have to do is learn how to break it down in a way that we can understand what's really going on. The market here in Palantir is buying. Like, take a look at this. That's why I love doing these videos, because I'm convinced that what we see on a chart has all the answers for us already. You don't have to plot technical indicators on your chart to figure out where price is going to go. I think people created those instruments, those indicators, to fog people's judgment. You don't need none of that. You just need to look at the price bars and the volume. Look at this arrow. That is the 3-hour chart in Palantir on the 12th of January. That is weakness, right? If you see that price bar anywhere on the chart, your expectation would be for price to go down. That's your expectation. And if it doesn't happen, price goes up instead. That tells you that the buyers are winning. Like, take a look at this. This is powerful. Look at this right there. Okay, you see those 2 3-hour price bars. Is it just a coincidence that, take a look down here. Boom. You have the same type of price bar. The same. They look identical. One went down, it went up. One went down, the next one went up. Now, what was the reaction down here? Price in Palantir did what? It went up. Like, you have to pay attention to the information that's being constructed on price charts. It's just that simple. So we are going to play a continuation of move higher in Palantir. We're going to look for price to go up. We're not going to expect price to hold $7. Now, even though we're not going to look for price to hold $7, we need to anticipate where it's going to be the next area that sellers are going to stage their attack, right? So let me go ahead and show you all where that next area is going to be. I'm looking around $7.50 to $8, right? So now, $7.50 to $8. The weekly chart kind of shows us that $7.50, we can see the market hit that. We can. Look at this on the 2 weeks. On the 2 weeks chart, what do you think the chances are for us to see it hit 8? It might take a while. But 750, 725, those are definitely probable areas that we're going to try to see price run. Okay. So first price target, 725. That's 4%. Second price target is up there around 750. That gives us 7 3/4. My third one's going to be all the way up here around 8. You guys can see there's another 15% market move in Palantir right there. Okay. Now, it may not run all the way up there to 8 because I am seeing some weakness, some resistance, some selling right here. So I'm going to hold this line right there so you all can see. If it doesn't run to 8, you already know why. It's because sellers are also positioned right there around $7.80. Okay. So I don't want you all to act like you didn't know that sellers were not there around $7.80. Okay. So now let me go ahead and clean this up. I'm going to get rid of this $7 line there. And we're going to focus our attention. We could get rid of this too. So let's go ahead and cut that 750 out. And that is it. I am done. Give me your thoughts about what do you think about Palantir going forward. Let me go ahead and extend this out further since you're about midpoint in January. But I want you all to give me your price prediction. I've shown you what I think price is about to do. And I even told you why. Now I want to know, what do you think? Where's price in Palantir going to go? 3 price targets, 725, 750, and then what? $7.80, $8. That's the third price target. That's it. I'm done. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.